look great.
Oh, are you starting? Is it pre-show?
No, this is the show.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know what's going on.
I was getting the... Should I leave this one
Yeah,
on
that's
the
all.
side?
That's all. What?
Should I leave him on the side for right now?
I guess.
Should I put him in the middle? He's the
I don't know what
most
you want to do with this. This is a mess.
He's the most iconic buns. Oh, shoot.
I don't know what's
Can you
happening.
get that bunny?
I don't know.
Can you get the bunny?
Hi, Greg. I don't know how to describe what's happening over here.
You said get my bunnies.
I thought
Forget how many
you
I
were going to
had.
bring like Mr. Buns and a couple of other bunnies, and that was going to be it.
These are my couple of others. The rest are upstairs. These are just my bunnies Oh my god, I never wiped my face off. Wait. Don't look at me.
What's in your face?
I have dressing all over my face.
Oh, okay. Well, go wash your face.
You see?
Yeah, it's dressing on your face. Go wash it.
Do I have time?
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
Stall for me.
Okay. Hey-o!
You can't steal my
I'm
hair.
Judge James. And I'm Judge Evie! And this is Living for Crits. And together we are the show. I mean, I don't know. Should I keep saying that we're like the biggest father-daughter tabletop gaming experience? I don't know if we should. I'll probably keep touting it somewhere. Welcome to the Legendary Walls Dungeon Tavern, Legend in Our Own Minds. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. However you celebrate it. We celebrate the more secular form of Easter, which means there is a bunny that shows up and leaves eggs. And that's about as far as we go. But if you celebrate it in different ways, that's awesome. This show was supposed to be bunny themed. I'll be completely honest with you. And, we were going to talk about all the role-playing games that feature bunnies. We found 2 of them. So we'd love to hear some more. Hey, Raven. Wait, look, Raven comments a lot. I'm not sure how often she gets to be on the show. So what's up,
What's up? I'm back.
I don't know why I just did the Richard Nixon thing. You know what? I took care of hitting myself in the face.
Can I do it again now?
No. No, what the crap? Judge Evil is what it is. That's what it is. Greg, you're saying bunnies and burrows, so...
What are we talking about? What's up?
Nothing.
Where are we at in the notes?
The notes this week suck. So...
They do suck.
Let's start out...
There's nothing there.
Let's start out with just regular stuff, and let's all have a moment of silence. King Flower's watching our show from France.
That's so far away.
That's pretty awesome. Judge Evie, amaze King Flower with your French, since you're taking French in high school.
Bonjour.
And that's great. French 3, right?
I've been French 2.
French
my
2.
last French teacher didn't teach French. All she did was give us candy canes that expired in 2015. And she gave us a bag of chips. She goes, oh my god, guys.
That's what you get.
I have chips today for the class. We do our French and watch this movie about, like, kids. It was bad. Anyway, so she's like, I have chips on a picture.
This is the downside when...
These chips expired in 2010.
When vous étudiez français en Philadelphia, your French is terrible.
So
Anyway, all right, so let's go into just the sadness this week. And a few weeks ago, Judge Evie made a special Shadow the Demon Lord character on our show, and you made Bex the Changeling, destined to be rogue extraordinaire. And
but I still want to be a rogue.
Well, you can still be a rogue. You're just not going to be Bex the Rogue. And why don't you tell our viewers why you won't be Bex the Rogue?
Someone killed me.
Did someone kill you? I guess someone did kill you. The organ filch killed you.
No, you killed me.
No.
Yeah.
No. The organ filch killed you.
No.
The organ filch one-shot killed you.
I just think I find it a little angering.
Not only does your French suck, your English sucks too.
Shush. That the fact that the damage that was dealt to another person, whatever his face was, I don't even care anymore. Whatever his face was.
Cody?
Yeah.
The one guy in the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever the damage is 2d6, right?
Yeah, and I rolled like 2.
And you got 2.
Yeah.
But when I am getting hit the exact
That's the luck of the dice.
Later,
Wait a second.
it has to
Wait
be
a second. This is the kid
12?
that for
Ow!
weeks, whoosh, I didn't mean to hit you with my nail.
You hit me with your nail.
I didn't mean to hit you with my nail. What am I, Wolverine?
Drumstick.
Don't put a drum. That was an accident. You ran your face into my hand. Wait a second. I want to ask you a question here. So let's just talk this through. For weeks now, weeks, months, maybe a year, you have asked to play Shadow the Demon Lord. I have told you what to expect.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
I said it's a deadly game. It's horror. It's gross. And you got your throat slit by the organ filth.
Yeah, it was rude.
But what did you think was going to
Teach
happen?
that organ do some manners.
R.I.P. Bex. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
You can come back with another rogue. Especially since everyone else leveled up but you. Actually, the rest of the party did pretty well in that adventure. Just you that sucked.
I rolled 3s the entire time.
Yeah, your dice rolling skills are horrible.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Judge Evie Presides, the segment of our show where you can send questions
I didn't even look at the
to
question.
zccjudgeevie@gmail.com. What organ got filched, Greg? Her whole, I figure her throat. They were fighting this thing that's kind of like based on Jack the Ripper, and they were in this basement, and what are the rules? I mean, he just got just a regular attack. I mean, the monster, or the creature, gets to remove an organ from you if it attacks someone who's incapacitated. What happened to Evie, though, was it does 2d6 damage, and one of the standard rules in Shadow of the Demon Lord is if you do damage in excess of a target's total health value, it's a one-shot kill. So, Dr. Monks, yeah, it's dccjudgeevie@gmail.com. I will type it in the comments here. There you go.
That was me.
That's the question. But yeah, it one shot killed her, and it was a pretty cool fight actually. It was a pretty epic battle. Everyone else, made out with it pretty well, except for her. What are our questions? What do we got?
I don't want to go to spam. We have 3 questions.
Okay, good deal.
What?
Yeah, dccjudgeevie@gmail.com. Yeah, dccjudgeevie@gmail.com. I say that. You never say it? Yes, I do. People send us questions. I have to say it sometimes. We get questions. All right. Question number 1.
2 questions from Brian, 1 question from Paul, and a rap.
You have a rap too? Wow, lots of questions.
I know, it's going to make up for ours.
All right, here we go. It's good
Just copy and paste all your
we have way
emails
more
into one.
bunnies than actual games that feature bunnies. All 2 that we found. Okay.
Okay. This one's from Brian McKay. Or our question friend. Okay.
Read the question.
Aloha, judges. After the heartburn caused by questions last week, behold, your patron has granted you the ability to move all your books on any upcoming long journeys. Questions for the week. Number 1. If you were moving to a place where RPG books were much more expensive and could pack a box of extra books.
Like Australia, huh?
What books would you like to buy to bring? Books you don't have or books coming out in the next 6 months or so?
That's a good question. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I know all the new books coming out, right?
Yeah,
so,
you do. You know what I'd want to do? I'd want to find what games of ours that we're not going to play anymore are really high value where you're moving or where we'd be moving.
Yeah, bring those and then
sell them.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I'd probably buy more of the books. See, there's no more Demon Lord stuff to buy in print. There's no more Fantasy Age stuff to buy in print yet. There's going to be, but there's not now. And there's DCC coming out. So I'd want to trade off the stuff that is in print that I have I'm not going to play anymore. That's what I want to do. So that's a good answer. What's the next question?
Can you share your thoughts on Shadow of the Demon Lord games you've been playing and what you like about the system and adventures you are running? Ciao.
Judge Evie, what's your impression of Shadow of the Demon Lord so far?
Well, before.
How do you like the setting?
What?
How do you like the setting? The adventures.
The setting swag is cool.
So you like the setting.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of like investigators.
I like everything except the point where I died.
So you like the investigations. You liked moving about the town. You like the other party members. You just don't like dying.
Yeah.
That's fair. I really like that it's a lot of the same fun, dark fantasy feels that you could get with DCC, but with more customization with your characters. So you can play whatever you want to play essentially. But there is some randomization with backstory and background and appearance and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's what I really like.
There you
And it's a
go.
simple D20 system. Like right now, I'm playing 3 systems. I'm playing DCC, I'm playing Demon Lord, and I'm playing Alternity. And I want to get back to playing Fantasy Age and or Dragon Age and or The Expanse soon too. Those are my systems of I'm like crushing on hard still. Next question.
This one's from Paul Carden.
Paul Carden. Okay.
Okay. Dear Judge Evie and James, I think my MCC campaign might go into space at some point.
Yes, that's awesome.
Period.
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 Going to space. That's it. We're going.
Would you recommend Star Crawl or Crawl Jammer as the best option for dealing with that? Question mark. I always look forward to your shows.
Both.
Thank you. Paul Carden, UK.
I would recommend both. I recommend a couple things for you. I'd recommend Crawl Jammer. I'd recommend Star Crawl. And I also would recommend Mutant Crawl Classics. So my Mutant Crawl Classics campaign I'm running right now takes place in space, but it's on like a Warden style ship, a la Metamorphosis Alpha. But I think you'd want to have the mutations and the artifacts maybe from MCC. But Starcrawl is pretty rad and has some really easy ship rules. You played Starcrawl with us, right? You play with because Jonathan Snodgrass is the author and he is a Pittsburgher.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we both were in the demo for it, in the playtest for it. So I think there is a bit more for Starcrawl, but the Crawl Jammer zines are all really worth getting. So I would definitely pick those up. And when I've done some DCC Star Wars, Mog sent a question. Let's take a look. When I said, don't say his name though, because he's on here as Dr. Mog. I don't know if he wants to go by that name.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna read your question in a second, Dr. Moggs. But when I did some DCC Star Wars, I borrowed from Crawl Jammer. I also borrowed from Crawling Under a Broken Moon. The Technologist class is really good in that. So, good questions, though. All right, what's the question? What, you can't read it? What?
Okay. This one's from Dr. Moggs.
Now I'm friggin' afraid.
Okay. I didn't read it.
Okay. Why are you laughing then?
I think it's funny.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. First, a question for Judge James. You know, you knock down the door and blank. I'm building a dungeon and I'm lazy, so please design me a room/encounter for me and take me through the process. It's a traditional old school dungeon. Think of Tomb of the
Annihilation?
Thanks.
What's the next part of the question?
No, you don't understand that part yet.
Just design the room?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, what is the room? What kind of dungeon is it? I've never played Tomb of Annihilation. No Tomb of the Anthill. If I was to design a room just off the bat, I would design a room that had some kind of function in the dungeon. So maybe it is the bottom of some kind of old well, but it is impossibly deep, so it would be very hard to crawl back to the surface this way. It could be an alternate exit for a magic-using character. At the very bottom of the well, he wants a crypt. All right, at the very bottom of the well, there's a door. You open the door, and holy crap, there's a crypt. Number one, now it is kind of weird, because who would want to keep a crypt in a well, you know? But maybe this is why the well is poisoning everyone in the village, because they don't realize the water they're getting is runoff from the crypt, and that's really disgusting. And Deb said it's a mermaid crypt, and yeah, that's the problem. This is a well and it's attached to a crypt that's near the shore, so it's a mermaid crypt, you know, and there's lots of dead mermaid corpses in there, in sarcophagi, okay? And yeah, down there, that's but when you go into the sarcophagi, they're all like mermaid sarcophagi, which means they're fish length.
You done?
And you'd think that the fish the mermaid bones would attack, but it wouldn't. It'd be their scales, because their scales actually crawl off the mermaid bodies. Because if you didn't know, mermaid scales are all like beetles and scarabs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that works pretty cool, but I think it's a pretty good adventure though, right? So you have the well, and you have the crypt attached to the well, and the people who dug the well don't know that the crypt's there. It's tainting the water, and they have to go down and deal with that. I think that would be a very solid module. I think.
Okay. Question number 2 is.
Dev says, actually, they're mercophagi.
The
question 2.
The next thing says, then a question for Judge Evie. Wait until Judge James has finished answering, then take his idea and make it better.
Okay, go make it better.
Okay. So what I would do, you see, you're in your well, right?
Yeah.
But why would they want to go down to the bottom of the well? So
because there's a crypt there. We said that.
Players to want to go into the crypt, so they're not like, I just don't want to.
They're gonna want to go because they're gonna get paid to go down there. That's why they're gonna want to go.
No, you can't speak anymore. Okay, so say you have a player that's like, I don't want to do that. Well, I say, you know how the water's poisonous, right? It's acid water. So
it's runoff from this.
It's acid water.
Mercophagi. That's what it is.
It's acid water.
That sucks.
It would kill them if they stay there. So they're forced to go into the crypt. When they go into the crypt, one of the mermaid corpses.
I think the villagers would stop trying to drink the water if they knew it was acid.
They don't know it's acid.
So, but are they drinking it?
Yeah.
What kind of acid is it they're drinking?
The village is slowly dying, and they're sent down to investigate.
It's very acidic water.
Yeah, killing them.
So maybe
they need
a filtration system.
Yeah, but they don't know.
Wait, it touches and it burns, but they're still going to drink it and it kills them slowly?
Yeah.
That's like drinking Drano. That's not slowly.
Yeah, they're drinking Drano.
That would just kill them right away.
Well, I guess they're dead. Okay, anyway, so you go into the crypt, and one of the mermaid sarcophagi, right?
Mercophagi. Dev already called it.
Okay, the mercophagi, whatever. It turns to life, and then it leads them throughout the rest of the crypt. As like.
And you'd want a puppet for this, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You always have to.
Let's move on to the hippity hop.
What?
The hip hop, the rap. Is that next?
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
These were good questions, I gotta say. I kind of like this adventure. I kind of want to run it. Actually, no. Dr. Moss gets to run it.
Yeah.
All right.
You can't steal it. It's the amulet of the frozen heart. Okay.
I'm trying to find something to play on that's a little different. Where's Cooper's drum?
The drum pad.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
It didn't make noise.
I can't do, hold on. So instead of beatboxing.
No, you have to beatbox with it. That's not
all right, here we go. Don't bang on there.
Don't bang on there. Let it never be said. You would be better off dead. If deep in the red, there's a way. If you wear frozen heart, then will play the part of a corpse at the start of decay. You're not dead, but come close and believe that you're toast. You're not zombie or ghost, just deep sleep. Many decades, many past, your whole body will last into future from past. You will keep, but less time may transpire, and the plot will conspire with a servant or squire who will behave. They remove frozen heart, and your body restarts every system and part. Cheat the grave. That was not good. The rap itself
Cooper's
was good.
percussion pad. There you go. The rap was okay.
The rap was good.
Rehearsal would help. Listen, wait a second, Greg.
No. We don't have time for rehearsal.
We don't rehearse any of this.
No. We don't even have show notes.
If we rehearse this show would be only half as good.
It'd be boring.
Yeah, the whole idea is that the first time
improvers.
we're just accepting that whatever you're gonna type is, you could probably type whatever you want. We're just gonna Judge Evie's just gonna be like a Ron Burgundy on there and just start repeating it.
What's that mean?
Don't worry about it. All right. Well, again, you can send your questions, comments, or rap lyrics to. Well, that wasn't really a rap. That was more of like some kind of like interpretive poetry thing.
Yeah. Poetry
You can send
slam.
to dccjudgeevie at
It's like a
gmail.com.
poetry slam.
And on to our main topic, 20 minutes in, which we're glad there's a lot of questions because our main topic is rather short.
I can introduce all my bunnies to everybody. Can I go through each and every one?
All right, so wait a second. Before we go into the two games, so here's the thing. It's Easter. Whether you, however you celebrate it, it's Easter. And one of the traditions of the Easter is bunnies. So I think we've done this before.
I think we have.
I think we've done this before. The
But
thing
I
is,
want to introduce
wait.
them all.
I'm pretty sure at one point we've done a video. Your bunnies were here.
No, they
So
weren't.
I
No, we have a scammer.
Oh no, a scammer's
no!
here.
Get out,
Oh.
Tobias. Get out.
All right. I know of.
I
know of a
introduced
few
them
also.
To all my bunnies.
Okay. I went looking on the shelf for games we have that include bunnies, and I only found 2. Now maybe I'm missing something, and you guys please shout them out as we go through them. But the fact that I only found 2 means that Judge Evie has more time right now to introduce the rest of her bunnies. Because if you can't tell, Judge Evie's obsessed with bunnies. So I guess the question here is, are we going to start?
All of them.
Are we going to start with you introducing the bunnies,
We
or
can't get your books.
am I going to introduce the books?
You can't get your books.
So she has covered my books with the bunnies.
Move your head.
So we're stuck with Judge Evie introducing the bunnies.
Okay.
Deb knows 2 games. Start shouting them out. I know bunnies and burrows,
Here
and I know
all
the
of our
2 that I have
watchers.
here.
All of our
So I know
watchers
3
are gonna
games.
leave. Okay, so guys, right here we have this bunny. I don't know where they're from, but they look like this. Okay, next up we
Oh
have.
my God, you're really gonna make us do
We have
this.
Merida bunny. Yeah,
Just keep going.
pretty swag.
Oh, we have Golden Sky Stories here,
Shush.
and I didn't know
Shush.
that was in there. I never played it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so then we have this bunny, and this is, I think her name was like Espresso or something. I don't know. I'm horrible. That's very rude of me. Anyway, yeah. Soccer bunny.
Ryutama has bunnies and egg monsters in it, but is that not as a player character type though?
Okay, so then we have this one.
I have Ryutama.
This is Bloom, Sabini, bunny thing, and then this is Fairy Buns. This is one of the OG buns. It's from like when I was like 6. Got little things in her hair.
There is that Ryutama does have a goblin species you can play also.
Oh no, this is an OG. We can't.
I wasn't a big Ryutama fan. We played 3
Here,
times.
Dad, you can talk about Oswald.
This is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That's twice I've got you in the face.
Stop hitting! I'll get the drumstick back.
No, it was an accident. I was trying to throw it over there.
You can see the books. No, you can't.
He's just whipping you in the face with a bunny. Oh my gosh.
This is another one.
I don't remember this one ever.
She's more
We're
colored.
getting this one.
This one? You don't remember this one?
No.
This is one of the Easter bunnies.
Girl Underground lets you play as the Velveteen Rabbit. That's interesting. Oh, the Toon RPG. I remember Toon.
Okay, we have. This is another Fairy Buns. Got from a craft show.
Where's the bunny? Where's the bunny from?
Hold.
Where's the bunny? We have a stuffed bunny somewhere that's from what's it called? You know, that has the mouth that bites and stuff. Yeah, we have.
It's upstairs. I didn't get my.
Why didn't you bring that one?
I couldn't find them.
We have the one killer bunny from Monty Python, Holy Grail.
I was talking about that one.
Usagi Yojimbo, that's right.
This is a Daisy Buns. This kind of looks like what I wore on my kindergarten picture day. So just imagine this outfit, but with me. This is the bunny that Nene made me.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my grandma's bunnies. The soccer bunny. This is emo Rapunzel bunny.
This is not an emo bunny though.
No.
Is it? Oh, the ears are emo?
Emo.
What do the ears say? Friends forever?
Yeah.
Why is that emo?
I don't know. It's the vibes I get, you know?
Who else we got?
No, you can't mess them up. Is this one? And then we have the OGs. Okay. So first off,
You've already mentioned several OGs.
we have the
We have
OGs.
lost 3 viewers.
I do not care. They're not real ones. Then if they don't
If
stay for the
you
bunnies.
turn the show off now, you're not real.
Okay.
You're fake.
So this is the second bunny. This is Mama Buns. You remember Mama Buns, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Mama Buns of the Buns family. It's all part of the Buns family, by the way, like Bunns. 2 N's.
Tobias left. He hates bunnies. Harvesters from Troll Lord Games offers rabbits and hares as playable race.
Okay, this is the big deal,
This
guys.
is the big one. This is the important one.
This is Mr. Buns.
This is Mr. Buns.
He's the OG. He doesn't have pants on right now.
Who is a legend in our household.
Because he doesn't have.
Because Ridley ate his ear.
There's a dryer pad sheet in this ear to hold it together.
Is that what's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he had to be repaired because Ridley ate his ears off.
Mm-hmm.
And poor Evie found him. We found him that morning. It was a horror show.
Dead corpse.
Ridley was a puppy when he ate it, and Evie was so sad.
I got him when I was like 3.
You were younger than that, I think. You were like 18 months. It was like your first Easter you got him. Your second Easter. You're like 18 months old.
I was 18 months old, guys.
We looked hard to find a replica of that and say, "Hey, it got healed." We looked so hard. When Ridley ate him, we were gonna have him replaced and say the Easter Bunny fixed him. I was gonna throw that one in the trash. I couldn't figure it. We couldn't. I looked all over eBay. I looked stuffed animals. We were pretty sure it came from Kohl's. So we looked hard and could not find it. On that note, I got 2 games here. We can play a bunny. Now the one's not as direct. So in Fantasy Age, there is the Fantasy Age companion. And I thought there was a bunny in here under the Beast Folk subclass or subrace. And I read it, and there aren't. There's avians, reptiles, primates, rodents, canine, vulpine, ungulates, ursine, bovine, equine, amphibian, and other. So I would say other, and choose any 2 bonuses listed in the entries above. So I think you could do something like perception, hearing, focus, and then maybe something like, I don't know, I guess, I'm having a hard time thinking what else you could do. Dexterity, acrobatics, or something. And then boom, see the properly. I'm sorry. So this is Fantasy Age.
Oh.
If I'm not playing DCC or Shadow the Demon Lord, this is like on my top list of fantasy RPGs right now. Judge Evie was in a long running game of this. Really, really great RPG. Same folks that make it's Green Ronin, so same folks that make Dragon Age and Blue Rose and The Expanse. So there is the Beast Folk race in here is actually how Cooper's character from Fantasy Age is built, which would be Ember, the fox Beast Folk. So this game has bunnies. And the other one, obviously, Judge Evie, would be Bunny Manimals from Mutant Crawl Classics.
This is true.
So if you, which is based on, I guess, the feel of Gamma World, the original Gamma World. So there is a version in here, I think, for bunnies. And I'm looking. Unless I'm wrong. No, rabbit. That's under Rodentia. If you roll a 19 or 20 on a D30 when rolling your Manimal subtype, and you roll a 6, you get a rabbit. So your odds aren't great. Your odds are like 1 in 150 that you're going to get a bunny. Yep. So not great odds. I'm sorry, 1 in 100 and... No, 150. It would be 115 times 6 is what?
Yeah, I'm not
75.
Good at
1 in 75.
15 times 6 is not 75. That'd be 15 times 5.
Is it? Is it 80?
No, it's 90.
Okay, 90.
Wait. I need to do this now.
Don't worry. I only oversee a multi-million-dollar operation for work.
Yeah, I was right. It's 90.
Oops. Anyway, I can't do math today. It's been a long day.
Why can't I do math and you
Understand that I was woke up at 2:30 this morning. I won't go into many details of how it went down, but being told someone broke into the house. And I had to check the whole house. and no one broke in. But
That's
everyone
awesome.
swore there was someone walking around downstairs, and they heard him or her, and I had to go through the house, and I've
We
had.
did.
Um, but so there's not a lot of stuff in there for bunnies, and I think that that's kind of a shame. There are so many bunny miniatures that you can get through Dark Sword Minis. If you go back to one of our previous
Frostgrave.
yeah, but that's something we do. That's not a.
Well, you should do it too.
There's a rabbit folk kind of thing in bunny, or there's bunnies for that out of Hero Forge miniatures. You can make rabbit folk. We were playing with that today. We have some comments here. The Warren from Bully Pulpit Games, an indie inspired by Watership Down, and that there's bunnies there, I guess. And Greg says with a baleful polymorph, anyone can be a bunny. What's baleful polymorph? Is that like regular polymorph or polymorph other? What makes it baleful? King Flower, I'm sure you can play as a bunny in the Forest Hymn and Picnic hack of, ooh, there's a hack of Shadow the Demon Lord, Forest Hymn and Picnic. I'm going to look at that one. And then bunnies in Root. I've never played Root. Greg says D&D 3.5. Wasn't it polymorph other? Maybe not. I also have the Humanoids Handbook for D&D 2nd edition. I don't know if there's a bunny humanoid in there or not. Would you play a bunny?
Yeah.
If you were gonna play a bunny, what would the bunny be able to do? What's a good bunny power, Judge Evie? Let's say there's a bunny DCC class.
Could hop pretty high.
It could hop.
Yeah. Like hop over walls and stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's it.
Could probably charm people or scare them away.
The bunny could fight with a lance or a spear, and it could do what like Cain the Dragoon does in Final Fantasy IV and jump in the sky and then come down on top of someone with a spear.
Yeah, you could do that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Scott says you can make a playable bunny using the Making Races rules in Savage Worlds. You could do this. This could be done. By the way, we haven't seen Scott in a bit, so it's just pretty cool to have Scott here with us tonight.
Hi, Scott.
Scott, there's no like bunny, like base bunny race somewhere in Savage Worlds. I looked. I went through like my books. I know there's some like kind of weird species and races in other books. We did that. You know what? We did that once.
What?
Wait a second. I'm gonna find this.
What did we do?
We did do this. We did that in when did we do it?
I don't know.
I remember we did it. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna type this in here.
I'm scared.
We did this.
What?
Yes. Okay. You know what we did? Here we go. Now that I remember Scott, we did it. So in 2014. Oh, where is it here?
Oh my God! Wait,
in 2014. This was our playtest of the last Parsec when it was, I think, in Kickstarter still, and we played Kickstarter. We played last Parsec for Savage Worlds, and you played as Wilma Hops, and we made a special bunny-based species, and it was called a hair raiser. So wait, hair raisers. My young daughter Evie was having a hard time deciding on what character to play for this game. On one hand, she absolutely adored Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy and was thinking of playing a Florin. But again, she had a really cute stuffed Yeti from the Expedition Everest ride at Disney's Animal Kingdom, but she went with a rabbit. So hair raisers are daring and adventurous aliens who manage to survive and evolve in a world full of terrible predators. And in the last Parsec universe, hair raisers make incredible pilots and are naturally suited for being behind the flight yoke. Racial abilities. Ability increase agility starts played at D6. Skill, piloting starts played at D6. Leaper, the leaper edge or whatever, small but cautious. They may be adventurous, but let's be honest, they're still bunnies at heart. And we use Legos.
Bunny ears.
I know. And we didn't have any bunny ears for the Legos, so that was your character. And that's crazy. So yeah, apparently there is
we did do it.
a last Parsec bunny-based species because we made it.
Mhm.
So here, just for the folks that are watching along in the chat, I'm gonna post a link to our I'll put this in the show notes for anyone watching on YouTube also. So if you're watching on
Oh
YouTube,
my.
I will put the
That's
show notes, the link to the hair raisers. Okay, so you can go play a hair raiser in Savage World's Last Parsec. So I think we're good at this point. I think we're done. So there we go. We've done it's a full
Woo!
180. We went from not having many places where bunnies are to boom. By playing with us tonight, if you are a Savage Worlds gamer, you get to play a bunny.
Nope.
Maybe I will build a rabbit based fantasy age species or something, or ancestry, whatever they call them that. So all right, with that said, let's move on to the Kickstarters. You know, we don't have any Kickstarters to talk about this week, so I guess send those to dccjudgeevie@gmail.com as well, or you can tweet them at I Live for Crits when you get a chance. We just did uh, Scientifica Encyclopedia Barbarica, or whatever it was.
Hmm?
Crap. Now I can, or what Kickstarters we just did. We just did a whole bunch of Kickstarters. I've been backing Kickstarters like a madman recently. So we backed Darkest House because if I didn't, my wife would smack the crap out of me. And then we did I think it's the Scientifica Barbaria. It's the one where it's like for Mutant Crawl Classics kinda, and it's by Jim Wampler. It's not really Mutant Crawl Classics, but it's very similar. And then we did what else did we do lately?
I have no idea.
Oh, we did the DCC one where it was the Crypt of the Lich
Oh yeah.
thing. So Dr. Moggs is one coming soon. The Well of Acidic Mermaids that help you through the dungeon.
Yeah.
But if you know of a Kickstarter, Crypt of the Devil Lich, there we go. Yeah, we did that one too. So if you know of any coming, I do know that it sounds like in June, Goodman Games will be launching the Kickstarter for a. Ooh, you doing a face there?
Ooh. I was saying ooh.
For Dying Earth. Okay.
Ooh.
I guess it's the sound of someone dying on Earth.
Ooh.
So that'll be really cool because the last setting they gave us was like a full setting was Langmar, and that I adore DCC Langmar, and I expect to see a lot of cool new rules.
Langmar.
Hi, we're waving to Langmar. We have our big poster map of Langmar here on the wall, our canvas map. Very nice. Or fabric. I think it's fabric. It's nice.
It's
I'll say that.
in the box, right?
But I'm excited for Dying Earth. Scott's excited for Dying Earth as well. I didn't read the books until last year. Now that I did, I'm very happy to be seeing this in a setting format. But if you know of any other Kickstarters coming down the pipeline, please. What is this? Look at it. Look how Cooper takes care of this table. Just wrappers.
You need orange.
Anyway.
These are bad flavors.
Anyway. All right. Dr. Moggs, wait. How do you not know the Gary Gygax classic Tomb of Annihilation? I didn't start playing Dungeons and Dragons until like 1991, 1992, and I started into second edition. So, you know, the adventures that I played through mostly as a player was I guess, Dragon Mountain, the Dragon Mountain box set. And then my DM at the time, Chuck, he mostly ran things out of Dungeon Magazine when he ran adventures. So he never ran us through that. And as a GM myself, when I ran D&D, I ran mostly stuff out of Ravenloft, Spelljammer, and Dark Sun. A lot of Dark Sun. And I've done a ton of the Dark Sun modules, but I never did anything with those old Gygax adventures. So it just wasn't something I did. We need a How I Found D&D story one day. That would be an interesting topic, but Judge Evie wouldn't be able to talk to that much. Judge Evie started playing D&D when she was 5 years old.
I don't remember any of this.
And it was Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition. That was your first D&D.
It wasn't 5e.
It was not 5e, it was 4e.
Yeah.
But she won't remember it much because
I do not.
They just grew up with dice in their hands in this house. That's how that worked. So, all right, well, let's move on. Road Crew shout-outs again. Dungeon Con Online coming May 28th to 31st. I don't have a plan when I'm running for that yet. Still thinking about it. Where to find us online? Judge Evie, please tell our viewers.
Oh, yeah. It's in my hair.
Oh, yeah.
It's in my hair. At I Live for Crits on Twitter. Living for Crits on Instagram.
That you don't update.
Shush. You don't either. So,
I'm not on Instagram. You are.
Well, you could be. And search Living for Crits on YouTube.
So until next time, be safe, be healthy, be kind to one another. And as my outro ASMR,
I swear to God, if you steal it, I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say, hippity hop.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm just gonna say, Buns family. Yeah.
Why would I say that?
I don't know.
Why would I say that?
I don't know.
Good night, everybody.